Oh, that's too loud. I'm sorry. One, one, two, one, two. I had the microphone connected to the other PC. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just connected everything. That's kind of funny. All right, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's test. Maybe something around there. 1 2 1 2. Test test test. Okay, I think that's probably a little better. I think now should probably be able to hear me. That's kind of funny. I had the the mic plugged into the other PC. Oh, good. I appreciate it. I was like, oh no. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm moving to this other room, so I'll probably take these plushies out. These are my sister's plushies. I'm gonna put these other ones there. That's kind of nicer. Little Bulbasaur. No, it's the same house. It's the same house. It's just that my sister is moving to the other room, so I'm gonna use this room to put my computer. Yeah, she decided to kind of like make herself a little, kind of like some kind of little apartment in there. And my parents just went with it, and I'm like, okay. So I moved my PC to the other side. Yeah, they displaced me. But it's fine. I like it way better here. That other room is like very tiny, and it gets very hot. So yeah, I was saying that I working on this little tiny game. It's kind of like paddle, something like that. So now I'm just focusing on the environment. I was going through all these different styles and all these different things. I still want to finish Cywars. I actually have a demo, and I have the Steam page and everything. I just need to make a little trailer and polish a couple of things and just put it out there, at least the demo. It's a little janky. It's a little kind of, you know, it's not 100% perfect, but it's good to just put it out there, and just let it be. Anyways, it's gonna be like my first game, and cannot expect much for my first game. I appreciate it. So yeah, this game I'm working on right now is gonna be named River Drift, and you're supposed to go with 2 players. So it's gonna be some kind of like paddle. I'm still debating if you should get out of the boat and just grab stuff. Where is it? And kind of like, you know, get little obstacles and stuff like that. But for now, I just want to work on the environment and make a very cool level. So I'm trying to make it like this big so far, not too crazy, just to see how it runs. let me add a tag. I think it's called rock on the component tag, and if you hit the rock, you should get damaged right there. The sound is on the other PC, so it's not gonna sound in there. And then these pieces of the raft break. The character is also too kind of like round, so it doesn't really go very good with this. But I'm gonna make it look a little bit more stylized, more low poly. I mean, hard edge low poly. It's just that it's so nice to make low poly, to work with low poly assets. It's just so light for the computer. I really enjoyed that. I do feel like these trees should have a little bit more texture, like a tiny little bit more texture. Not so much like this, but a little bit, because they feel like too empty. That's I would like to retexture these assets a little bit, still trying to make them fit into the Cinti Polygon style, but modify them a little bit so I can have a little bit texture here, especially when you make them very big. Yeah, this water, it's the Unreal Engine water. You need to use the water plugin and the water advanced. That's what makes the ripples. And if you use the shallow water, the water river and the shallow river, you can do these simulations. Let me show you. So it's kind of like fluid flux, and it's like it came out in Unreal 5.6. So you simulate the water. Then this is so awesome for doing rapids, like going downstream. It looks so beautiful. So you let the simulation run, and then you can bake it so it's very light on the PC. So it finishes somewhere around there. Then you hit bake on the shallow water component, and then you go to render state and you put it water component plus baked sim, and now it just stays there. So nice. I really love this water. I do wanna add some foam to the water, because you can make it look like this, like very nice, because I want to have another environment. Yeah, check it out, it's so awesome. Like, it's so awesome. You can also do it in Unreal 5.5, but it's not working very good. I think they were experimenting with it. They were still working on it, but it actually released publicly for Unreal 5.6, and it works very good. So this is kind of like the rivers I want to make for the game. I want to have this like North American river, kind of like redwood forest. Hey, how's it going? Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a long time since I don't do YouTube. Working on this low poly, Cinti Polygon style swamp environment for a raft game that I'm making. It's kind of like paddle. You kind of like just avoid obstacles, and kind of like if you hit things, you kind of like destroy the raft, and that's about it. Kind of like trying to make like a side project tiny little project. I also have these kind of like crocs. Oh, that's a little bit huge. Why is it so big? Okay. Oh yeah, 5.3. I think you can use the water, how do you call it? Water ocean body? Water body ocean. But it's way better now for Unreal 5.7. Like they did a lot, especially with the Water Advanced plugin. I think it's amazing. So I'm working on this swamp environment. I'm still trying to figure out what the style is going to be, but I'm leaning into the Cinti low poly style just because it's very light. Like I've been doing a lot of performance tests, and it's just that's the beauty of the low poly style. It's just so efficient. It's light. It's just very easy to work with. So the idea is to kind of like avoid obstacles and go through the river. I do want to have some kind of like puzzles and stuff. So for example, if you go into this a crocodile, it goes into you and destroys damages the raft, and then it takes away these pieces. I do want to figure out how to add foam to it. And you see, like sometimes the water simulation doesn't work that well. You need to kind of like play with the environment. But the cool thing about the water simulation is that you can actually sculpt the landscape while simulating the water, and it reacts in real time. It's super cool. I haven't seen that with other water solutions. Actually, let's try it. Shallow water river. Let's go reset. Let's wait for the water to come around here, and then I want to go landscape sculpt, make this a little bigger, maybe half, and then the water, you see, it reacts to the landscape in real time. That's so cool. Oh yeah, those crocodiles are from So Stylized, so they are very detailed hand-painted models. I definitely need to simplify them or find some other more low-poly style crocodiles. Maybe I can bring this into Blender or kind of like simplify it a little bit, because it comes with very good animations, so I do like the animations. Let me just bake the water simulation. Let's see, did we fix? Oh no, we're still getting this. It's probably because the river is too wide. Sometimes it gets that issue. I think the spline cannot be too wide. You see, for this kind of like pieces of wood, I do feel that it needs a little texture, because it's too big of an asset. So I'm trying to kind of like find that nice sweet spot between kind of like low poly and a little bit more detail in texture. I also have other assets that I could use, but let's see if we can actually just try to use this as much as possible until it gets too repetitive. This window, can I make it like go down? I wanna add some tall grass. I think this is the one. Let's paint it as cycle through selected and go like this. So you have more, like, more control about where it spawns. I also want to make it so when you hit the grass it kind of like bends. That will be so cool. Maybe we can have like patches. That's a little bit too much. And I also want the crocodiles to be like moving from one side to the other. So you go like this, and then it just appears right there, and you're like, crap. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I've been getting a very good performance with this. I love how it looks with lumen and stuff, but I think I might not use lumen, or just keep it as optional for people who want to use it, because it does look very, very good, but it takes like a big performance hit, very huge performance hit. I feel like maybe we could add some man-made structures. I also want like a toxic area where it's like radioactive, like swamp. Some kind of like there was like some kind of like leakage from a radioactive plant or something. That will be very, very cool. Wanna see, this is 2. The scale is 2, so I want to keep the scale equal. Probably should bake it because it's a little bit too tiny. Yeah, I actually experienced. I actually tried bake lighting for another project I was working on, a zombie project that got put on hold, and we used baked lighting, and it's such a pain to do baked lighting. There's always artifacts, and it's a oh. I'm not sure if it's worth it, just because the amount of effort it requires and the visual quality that you get. It takes a lot of effort to make it look nice. A lot of effort, and I'm like, probably not sure if it makes sense. For a tiny project like this. But yeah, it does improve performance a lot. Yeah, I think I have it here. this is the project. Yeah, I should probably open it in a little bit to show you. Might get distracted, but yeah, I miss that project. Oh my god, I have so many unfinished projects. It's just it's too much. I think the house was... I should probably just bake these assets because I'm gonna be using them a lot. House is 1.5. It's a little bit bigger than it should be, but it's going to look nice from the river. The door might be a little bit too big for the character. A little bit too big. It's fine. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? I mean, I got a little bit overwhelmed with that project with Cywars. I feel a little bad about it because I actually have a demo, a playable demo, but I do feel that it's very boring and repetitive. It's a little clunky, a little janky in some regards. The replication of the drones is not quite there yet. I would like to have some NPCs with some like basic dialogue and stuff like that, like and the thing that really demotivated me is the gasp movement system. It works great for the host, but for the the other people who are joining the game, it is laggy. There's like this lag that I just couldn't get. I couldn't fix. So the experience, it doesn't feel great. For a single player game, it works very good. I'm very happy with that. But for a multiplayer, it's not really there. And I do wanna try to work a little bit more on it and just publish the demo and let it rest for a little bit. But yeah, that's the thing. This template that I'm using, learn to build a squad team like a ready or not game. Ready or not game? What is that one? I think I heard about this. Yeah, multiplayer games are hard. That's the first thing I need to say. But you should probably use ChatGPT. I've been using ChatGPT a lot and it's been awesome. It's been very, very nice. Maybe there's a template you can use, but also be careful with templates. Those are my warnings. Be careful with multiplayer, be careful with using complex templates, game templates. Yeah, replication, replication is one thing, but when you are using a template like easy, which one I'm using? I totally forgot the name. Oh my god, it's been a long time. Is it the RPG? RPG engine, yeah. This template, it's crazy. It has too many features, it has too much stuff, it's too complex. Like, even if you have experience and if you know about a lot about Unreal Engine, you're gonna have a hard time with this. Like, it's a great template, but oof, it's very hard to work with. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of the most complex templates I ever seen. It's getting reworked right now. It's the developer, it's reworking the whole thing, so I might rebuild the game using the newest version. But I honestly don't recommend using templates. It is a headache. What you should learn, I will do a very small game. I will just do a very small game. Like this game I'm working on right now, it's like a very tiny game. It's like a paddle kind of thing. So I want to have two players. So one player uses the right paddle and the other one the left. And you need to press both forward to go forward, and you need to press both backwards to go backward. So you need to like just synchronize yourself with a friend. And then I was thinking, oh, maybe you can get out of the water, and maybe you can do some kind of like physics puzzles, and maybe you can like grab the boat and like do some portage outside of the water. And but that's too crazy. That's kind of like a are we there yet kind of thing. And I'm like, I don't think I have the skills for that. So I think I just want to keep it simple. And maybe have some water puzzles, something like that. So yeah, this thing I just wrote from scratch. The blueprints are very simple. Just using ChatGPT and asking ChatGPT many times, like, can you explain me in detail how to do this and that, and that's how I got it. But I'm waiting for a friend who is he got his computer burned. So I'm waiting for him to get a new PC so he can join and like help me with this game, because he knows all about replication. Like he's like such an expert on replication. So I just really want to focus on the environment, on the puzzles, on the level design, and then we can actually replicate it and do something cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a very cool. Cooking games are awesome. Yeah, like for example, if you look at the Steam page right here, like this template comes with everything. And the description of the game is oh, damn it. It says crafting and resource management. I mean, I think the crafting is not gonna have crafting. The template does have crafting, but I don't want to add crafting. Resource management, I mean, you need to manage your thirst and hunger, but basically, where's the description of it? It's basically a co-op exploration and shooter where you are in a alien environment. That's it. Basically, you just go around and shoot things. Basically, that's it. Not not much to it, because if not, it gets too complex. That's probably the most difficult thing about game dev, like not getting lost in your own ideas. Like there's so much you can do, so it's just keep it very small, and when you think it's small, make it smaller. That's the rule. I was trying to add a stamina system and I was stuck in it for like 2 days, and then I showed the game to a friend and he's like, do you need a stamina system first of all? And then we decided we don't need a stamina system because it will be too annoying for like 2 players to, like, imagine 1 player running out of stamina. and the other one having stamina, it will be just so annoying. And then I was thinking about peak. Maybe you can have special conditions like getting poisoned or hunger or whatever, and like my friend was like, bro, like no, please just make yourself a favor and keep it small, because you don't want to have more games in your hard drive, unfinished games on your hard drive. Just keep it small, finish it, and do something very tiny. Think about a mobile game, think about a browser game, something like very, very, very tiny. And when you actually have something tiny working and it's fun, then maybe you can add something else to it. But I think that's the mindset right now. That's my mindset. Just keep it very, very tiny. That's the goal. It can get out of hand like very easily. So I do have some cool obstacles that I want to place. And I also have like this kind of like I want to have like an area where they're like cannibals that are going to throw spears at you and like different things. If somebody wants to learn game dev, I will probably do a small tutorial that showcases like how to make a very tiny game, just to get the basics. Gorka Games have he has some cool kind of like a small class kind of thing that he goes step by step how to make a tiny little game. I think that's a good way to start. UNF Games have also tutorials like that. It's like a small class that they go step by step on how to do something, and after that you can modify that thing. And I think that's a good place. That's kind of like how I got into game dev. Because initially, like, I was just doing 3D stuff, and I was like, wow, it would be so cool to actually make something like interactable. And then I followed this Mission to Minerva course from UNF Games, where you can make a ship go up and go down. Hey Kane, how is it going? And ask ChatGPT. It's just so nice. Like, I've been able to do so much with ChatGPT. Obviously, the code, it's very dirty. It's very, like, you know, not optimal, but I can show that to a friend who knows about blueprints, and we can actually, for prototyping, it's just very nice. Then we can actually get something going. I'm actually like prototyping this whole thing. Actually, oh, hey Zero, how's it going? I was thinking about you the other day. Doing great. Yeah, I got this Cywars project to like a very good point, but I got so frustrated with multiplayer. It's great for a single player game, but for multiplayer, like the people who, like the player who is hosting the game, that's perfect, it works great. But for the other players who join the host, there is a lag in there, and that lag just made me very demotivated, because I'm using GASP, the movement system, and that's not really meant to be replicated. And there is some kind of like delay, and also the gun is a little bit clunky, and there's these little things that and then the demo, I felt that it was a little bit repetitive and boring, and I do wanna try to polish it a little bit, add some NPCs, some like environment hazards and like events and stuff, and try to kind of like add a little bit more fun to it so it's not so repetitive. And I think I will just put the demo out there and just let it rest for a little bit. Yeah, ChatGPT is awesome. Like, if you see my conversation with ChatGPT, is like, it first gives you like an overview, like set a variable to null, and I'm like, what do you mean? Can you explain in detail? And can you go step by step? Can you explain me again? Like, I'm asking like 10 times, and then it was like, oh, just like set it to none. Okay, I understand now. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I've been learning a lot, and now I'm just trying to make this like super simple game. It's like kind of like paddle, paddle, paddle. Actually, Kane actually told me to get rid of the stamina system, because I was trying to make a stamina system and all that stuff, and he was like, dude, like that's gonna be super annoying. Just keep it easy. Like make it super simple. And also the UI, I want to make it smaller, or maybe I don't know if we need a UI at all, because the boat breaks, so it's just all visual. Yeah. Explain to me like I'm 5 years old. No, these assets are not mine. These are Cinti Polygon assets. I made this character, not the head and not the life vest, but the spheres of the character and the texture of the character, which is just 2 dots and a triangle. And I made the raft, which is just a cylinder, a very low poly cylinder. Oh no. Okay. You're supposed to be able to pick up the raft, but that part is not there yet. So yeah, actually I'm thinking of just kind of like keeping the player in the raft. So the idea is to have 2 players. Yeah, it's enough chaos. You are absolutely right. Yeah, like you don't need to have a stamina system, a hunger system, any of those things. That's just not. I was just thinking about. I've been playing a lot of. How do you call it? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And Peak. These games are so fun. Like. So fun. I really like those games. And I actually haven't played Paddle yet. I need to play it just to have a better idea of what puzzles can I make. I mean, like obstacles. Where is it? I want to show the obstacles that I have. Is it called parkour, race, blueprints, core gameplay actors? Okay, there you go. Let me just drop them. So I have these rails, these shifting door. I think this one. Okay, I have this here. Rails. I don't remember this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I also have that one. And then I have shifting door. Which one is this? Oh, okay, nice. And then I have this other model that I want to have an area which is gonna be like just the cannibals. So I want to have like characters like this. I like the tattoos on the body. But low poly. This is I was going for another style before. I was going for totally another style. I want to show you, but it does take a while to load the maps. Maybe in a little bit. I don't want to get too distracted. But yeah, I want to have an area where I have these cannibals like throwing stuff and like, hey, I'm doing great. How is it going? Yeah, it's gonna be very, very cool. Where is it? I don't think I have the assets on this project yet. No, not yet. So they're gonna have like a lot of like wooden structures, like kind of like goblins or orcs. Like they build a lot of stuff from like bones and wood and stuff. So that section is gonna be a little bit farther away, somewhere like maybe here. And so these obstacles, I want to use them for that area, and in the other areas I might have like kind of like crocs and like maybe other things. Yeah, this croc is from So Stylized. It's a little bit too high detailed. I need to get a low poly croc. Maybe I can rework this one. That's what I'm trying to achieve, like a visual, like a consistent visual style, cause it's that was the issue with the other style I was going for. Everything was like all over the place, and it just didn't feel right. No, I got a little bit demotivated with Cywars. The demo, it's pretty much finished, but I play tested it with some friends and I felt that it was too repetitive and kind of like boring. So I wanted to, and I also got like a little bit demotivated with the replication, with the multiplayer. There is like a lag, so it just doesn't feel so responsive, and I was like, no, that got me a little down, and I definitely wanna make it public, at least the demo, just put it out there. Maybe I will add some NPCs, some environment hazards and stuff like that, but this template that I'm using, the RPG engine, is being reworked right now, so maybe I will redo the game using the latest update, which is it's like a never-ending story, but yeah, I do want to put it out there. It makes me very nostalgic. It's like I really like this project, but it's too much. It's too much for me, to be honest. It's too much. Maybe if I get back to it with Maddie, who knows about replication and stuff, I think I might be able to push this, because just being alone with this one, I think it's too much for me. But yeah, I do like it. I do like it a lot. I rush charge through attacks, so you can now rush through all the boxes and destructibles. independent of this attack. Sword strike, basically just with speed and force. Nice, nice. Yeah, definitely add destructibles. I will definitely add destructibles. Also in this game that is more low poly, I wanna add destructibles. I wanna make the foliage bend when you collide with it. I think that will be very, very cool. So yeah, I'm thinking about like different obstacles and cool things that I could add. I was making a test with Lumen yesterday, and it just looks so nice, but it just heats up your PC like too much. Actually, let me show you. I think I have it here. So Alt R. So let's go with the Lumen version, and let's see how much we get. That menu. I think this is the Lumen version. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Lumen is just so beautiful. Oh my god, it's just I think it has volumetric fog. Yes. So maybe I can have it as an option. Your cat woke you up. That's funny. I used to have a cat, but he used to fight a lot and go out a lot, so he got sick, unfortunately. So yeah, this is the looks. This is the look with Lumen on, and it looks very nice. But it eats up like 20 frames on a 3080, meaning that on a Nvidia 2000 this is just not gonna run. And actually, I mean, I would like to have it as an option. Now let's try the non-Lumen version. Okay, it's running at 100. Maybe because I have Unreal opened, it's maybe a little lower, but it's running around 100. Hey Weston, how is it going? Yeah, it's been a very long time without streaming. So this is the non-Lumen version, and I'm getting like, what is it, like 30, almost 40 frames plus. Lumen is just such a killer, unfortunately. I love how it looks, but I mean, I'm trying to make anybody like play this game. Like I want like people with a Nvidia 2000 to be able to like run this at like full settings. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, share it in the Discord. It will be awesome to see what you're working on. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just use space screen, global illumination, and reflections instead of Lumen, because I'm getting way better frame rate. So yeah, I have like this kind of like these obstacles that move around. I'm not sure if they... Oh yeah, oof, oh yeah. Oh, they work so good with physics, because before this game had no physics. I was basically going on a spline. It was such a primitive way of doing this, like such an arcade way. But now I'm doing like physics, and it's so much more fun. It just pushes you away, so I can really play with this thing. And the cannibals, they're kind of like these guys are going to be the they're going to be the reason why you have these spiky obstacles and traps in there. Because I mean, it will make no sense to just have them like that. And I want to make them very, very cool, like with bones and kind of like wood and stuff like that. This one, oh, that does not collide with the character. I need to add a collision, so it pushes me. And there was another one that I had. It was it was, oh, I also have a wood that you can pick up to repair the raft. That's a little bit too arcade. It's gonna just be floating in the swamp. This is a little bit too much like a. Yeah, definitely. Share. I would love to see what you're working on. My biggest advice is keep it small and simple. Like Kane yesterday told me, dude, like get rid of the stamina, and I was like, don't make the characters go out of the boat. And I'm like, okay, it just makes way more sense. Is it this one? Oh yeah. That iced tea, I think it's a little bit. It's starting to ferment a little bit. It's very good, like powder iced tea, but I think I made it like maybe 3 days ago or something. Which is good that it goes bad quick. Means that it doesn't have preservatives and stuff like that. So I want to have like obstacles where you need to kind of like go up, something like that. That'll be cool. Oh shit. So you need to kind of like climb on platforms to kind of like go around. That will be so cool. And also, now that I'm using physics, actually I have the ability to do ramps and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure. All I know is that Lumen takes a very big hit on performance. But it looks so nice. It looks so nice. Water River. This is the color. No, that's not the color. Is this? No, it's shallow water. like this water plugin, it's so confusing. Is this the one? Trying to change the color of the water to make it look like more bluish. There you go. Absorption. I'm gonna copy this. That's my swamp color. I tried to make a copy of the material, it just doesn't work. So I need to kind of like change it. That's the color of the swamp water. And I want to go back to the default watercolor, so the river looks a little bit. There you go. Oh, that's a little bit too much. But yeah, I want to make a level like this. Yeah, I do want to have lumen as an option for people who have like a very good rig, because it looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like, I mean, if you want to heat up your PC and like, I mean, I will have the option for you, but it's not gonna be on by default. Yeah, this environment looks oh yeah, it's I think I changed the landscape material, that's why it looks weird and it's all stretchy and stuff. It's kind of it's a prototype, but I do want to have like rapids like this, where you go from a very high ground to a lower kind of like cave and stuff. Yeah, I really like this one. I was also experimenting with this other style. Yeah, I'm trying to make it look as good as possible with space screen. Oh, whoop, that's a little fast. I think I had more. I think I had more grass before. No, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's like we have like 10 different styles at the same time. Let's see this one. Yeah, I was just testing some stuff here. Test 2, swamp 1. And this was the first swamp environment. This is just such a mixture of styles. It's just it just doesn't work. This is like a super high poly asset that I made low poly, but it just doesn't really go together that well. It kinda does, but swamp 1. But anyways, yeah, there's nothing nicer than the low poly style. It's just so light to work with. I really like it. No, I don't want to make I don't want to use bake lighting because it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I did bake lighting for another project, for the zombie project. Hey, how's it going? I did bake lighting and it was such a hassle. Like getting baked lighting to look good, it takes a lot of work, a lot of work, and a lot of time, and it's just not worth it for a small project. I don't think it's worth it. Um, yeah. So I'm going for space screen, global illumination. I think that's the solution. So this was the other swamp. Oh, it looks so nice with blue water. Wow. I really like this one, but it's just like all these assets are all over the place. This is the perfect example of an asset flip. You see, like all these things, they don't really match. But it does look good with the blue water. Kind of looks cool with the blue. The long grass is also very nice. But again, you have like all these type of trees, the crocodile, the character. Nothing really matches. They don't belong to the same universe, let's say. So that's an issue. Oh, the raft has this like yellow light, so that's why the foliage is going. And I messed up these rocks. I was trying to make them look low poly, and I just messed them up. These mushrooms, they look like hand painted low poly. This just doesn't really make sense at all. So yeah, so I'm just going for the low poly style. I do want to give it a little bit of texture just to add a little bit more detail to it, but like trying to stay inside the Cinti low poly style, Cinti polygon style. This game, I'm naming it River Drift. I'm thinking of naming the game River Drift. It's kind of like a paddle. That's the best way of describing it. Let me get the swamp water to look green again. I wanted to do, like, the idea came from RV Dariet. I was playing RV Dariet with my girlfriend, and we are actually very close to finishing the game. And I was like, oh, I want more levels like that. I want more RV Dariet. And then I was like, it would be so cool to do like some kind of like RV Dariet game, but in a river. That would be so nice. And then the idea came, and I was like, I want to combine like some kind of like puzzles with like paddle, and then you are able to kind of like get out of the river and do like, this looks very nice. Like, it's almost like Lumen, because I played with the post-process volume and made the contrast a little bit harder, the shadows darker, so there's more contrast. That's what Lumen is good with. It just makes things look very nice. The dark tones, they look very dark, because space screen reflection, space screen global illumination looks very washed. So if you tweak it, it looks kind of nice. I'm sorry, Kane. I'm not sure if I understood what you were saying, but for your game, I think your performance is great. So I think I will definitely go with Lumen. It's a single player game. I think I will just go with Lumen, and definitely I think it's gonna make your exteriors look amazing. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Making games is it's so fun. It's so fun. Actually, I kind of want to make a test. Oh no, this is a problem. I got stuck. That's a problem. Oops. Definitely cannot have that there. Um, yeah, I'm thinking different obstacles and puzzles I can add to this. What could make sense? What animals can we have? We have the croc. We have a frog. Hey, Season. That's a good question. How many polys does it actually? What like how many polys actually? A model needs to have to be low poly. That's a good question. There's a lot of different styles of low polys. So the low poly style is not really about how many polygons it has. It's about the hard edge. Because if I grab this asset and if I go to modeling, attributes, normals, face normal threshold, and I make it soft, it's no longer a low poly asset. It looks soft, right? But if I make the edges hard, you can see the polygons. That makes it low poly. It's really not about the quantity of low poly, because there is like low poly style assets that have a lot of triangles. But the idea is to have as less as possible. How was your experience? My experience with game dev? Yeah, I graduated as a 3D generalist, and then I went to Germany and I did a internship, and then I started working on a different freelance, not for game dev directly, but texturing, 3D modeling, environment, art, kind of like world building stuff. And then I got into a car rendering. I got a car rendering job doing renders for 3D cars, which was very nice. But unfortunately, it just lasted like 8 months, kind of thing. I make the distinction polygonal for the hard edge low poly assets. I make the distinction polygonal. Yeah, if you can really tell the edges, the hard edges, that makes it look low poly. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. The exact number of polys, like it's very hard to say. For example, this is just a texture. Because if we go to wireframe, wireframe, you will see these triangles, but these triangles are not being represented in the texture itself. So it's a texture with a normal map that fakes these polygons. Um, and there's a lot of different styles of low poly. Like people could say this croc is low poly, and it's actually like very very low poly, but it's alt 1 2. You see, this is kind of like low poly, but it doesn't look low poly because it's very has a lot of texture. You cannot really see the edges. So a more low poly croc will look actually something like this. Something like this, where you can easily tell the polygons, like one face, two faces. This is all the... I actually really like these crocs. I want something like that. Polygonal. Yeah, I just love Cinti Polygon so much because they have any kind of asset you can imagine, and I want visual consistency. Like people call a game asset flip when they see a lot of different assets mixed together and they don't match each other. That's a problem. But I've seen very successful games just use one single style of assets, and it just really works. Like, as long as the visual, what's the word? The identity, the style is very consistent. I think that's the word. People don't really care about it. What's a good example? Is it called surrounded? Surrounded. Is it this one? No, I think that's not the one. Oops. There was this Cinti style survival game. I forgot. But yeah, there's a lot of like very very popular games that use assets, but they use them in very smart way. For example, this thing doesn't match, the croc doesn't match, the character doesn't match. Like, I will need to really rework them to really fit. Surrounded. Yeah, the characters, I'm also not a big fan of them. You see this I want to make this character I have here, and I want to make it a low poly. The same with the croc and stuff. Let me get you this is a friend from university. He's like, bro, like we sometimes talk, but he never accepted my friend request. So yeah, I really want to get creative with the biomes inside the swamp environment. Even though it's a swamp, I want to have like different swamp areas, and with the ultra dynamic sky, I want to have like areas that get more foggy, areas that get... Actually, let's try to do that. I want something like this. Where is it? Something very dark. Before you get into the cannibal area, I want something very dark. A lot of like overhead and like branches and like... Oh, I think I had another example. Maybe not here. Hippos? That would be crazy. No, I don't, but that's a very good idea. Uh, oh, I do have some screenshots. So the game started like this. I wanted to make it like all rounded and super cute and stuff. And then I was like, oh, that's too much polygons, that's too much stuff. And I made that little beaver. It's super cool. It's like a kamikaze beaver. He just goes into the into the raft and disappears. And it has a super cool sound. So yeah, I was going for this style. And then something like that. But again, it just doesn't feel like consistent. It just doesn't. Like these two waters are different. This water is totally different. Like nothing matches. It's like, what is going on? Oh, this game it's mine. Yeah, I'm prototyping this from scratch, not using any templates or anything. The idea is to work with Maddie. Maddie's a friend who knows about replication. Where is this? I cannot find it. I had a list. Anyways, I'm just gonna write it here. Yeah, hippos will be so cool. Really, I really like hippos. You see, this is extremely low poly, like extremely low poly. This is, oof, this looks very cool. Something like this might work. A little bit too detailed. Something like this. Something like this might be very cool. Maybe this one. It does need to have those big something like this. This is perfect. I'm gonna save the reference. Oh, this is a little bit more stylized. This also is kind of cool. I can definitely make these models. I want to make the character and the creatures, so at least I can have that, and I want to retexture a little bit of the wood on the assets, so it doesn't look, oh, it looks so nice. 3D printed little thing. That looks kind of cool. It looks like small and innocent, but that will be very, very cool, actually. What other animals are in the swamp? Oh, okay. Oh, do you have swamp beavers? Okay. Turtles. I appreciate it. Yes, send me. I would like to see what you're working on. That will be awesome. This bird is super cool. Like, oh, capybaras. Maybe we can have that. We don't really need to have that many types. Definitely turtles. Absolutely snapping turtles. Absolutely. But yeah, something like this, like something moody like this. Oh shit. Okay. Sorry, forgive me. So let's start with a little bit of fog. First of all, local. Local fog volume. Okay, and then density. And also I need to make sure that we are using the local fog global start distance 1. Oh, it's already on the level blueprint. Okay, perfect. Just so we can actually see the fog a little bit better. Wanna make it rainy. Okay. Let's paint a little bit of bones. Just kind of like prototyping, trying to see how this looks. The scale of those bones, definitely we need to make it smaller. And I want a lot of stuff on top. Something like a lot of wood. A lot of wood like that. I need these trees. There you go. Dry tree. I mean, trees without leaves. Oh yeah, Yeah, definitely. I want to change a lot the mood and the biomes. Inside the swamp environment, I can have different biomes as well. And since I'm using a ultra dynamic sky, I can have weather volumes. So you go in for like you come from a very kind of like happy sunny area into like a very dark, foggy, rainy area, and then you go into something different, into an overcast kind of like weather. So I really want to play with that a lot. I really enjoyed that in video games when the environments change, the biomes change and stuff like the transition between biomes. That's so cool. I really like that a lot. Okay, now I want something overhead. I want... This is kind of like the cool thing about low poly assets. It's just so light. They're so light. I can like drag them and my computer is not dying. I can just push them easily. It's just so nice to work with. It's just very... You see, now we are trying to get something interesting. Now I'm gonna get the moss, and I'm gonna go like boop, and I'm gonna go like boop. Not really caring about making it look nice. I just want the composition to look interesting, eye-catching, and then we can actually get things to match and actually properly interact with each other. That's kind of cool. The rain. That's kind of cool. I need some high, tall grass. Tall grass. I think this one. Oh, actually, we can try something different. I have different types of grass for this area. I really like these ones. These, oh yes, these ones, and we have bones as well. Yes, actually, let's go with this. And green, no, just orangey, bones, mushrooms, perfect. Those are very cool. Wood. Oh, these trees are also cool, but let's not mix everything together because it's gonna be very hard to deal with. Let's just do this for now. When it comes to plants, I want them to be standing upright, so we're gonna take a line to normal off, so they're always going to be vertical. Okay, up. These trees, they're very cool, but let's not paint that yet. Or actually, let's start with the biggest and then go to the smallest. And these ones also, we don't want them to align to normal, which is going to keep them always looking straight up, because trees usually grow straight up. If you make them too bendy, let's say if you make them like this, it's gonna look unnatural. It's possible, but doesn't always work. Where is it? That's too much, too repetitive and boring. So let's try to clean them up a little. Okay, that's a little bit more spread up, maybe this one, and then I want to go with the grass. Actually, let's go with the bones. Bones, we do want to align to normal. Makes a lot of sense. So, paint, single, cycle through selected. And these bones, actually, let's make them very big. Scale, maybe 2 to 3. Yes, that's kind of nice. So I'm gonna add a couple of bones. Maybe not there. Okay. Then I want to add grass. And this one maybe we could paint with a bigger brush. Okay, aquí estoy esperando. Okay. You see, it just doesn't feel right to do it like this. Because nature usually grows in kind of like clusters, so it doesn't really, I cannot get the effect I want, so I kind of need to do it like this. Just clicking, cycle through selected, so I can really like make them grow around the edges of things. They, like, let's say they sort of go around these things. Just kind of like the following the principle of like going from primary to like I mean, having like 3 levels of detail. Like you have like something big, then something medium, then something small, and that just gives enough detail for something to look interesting. Okay, I think this is working kind of nice. Maybe we can add some rocks. Tall grass. I like tall grass. I should probably make another variation of this tall grass and make it like orangey, or maybe like dry green. I think that would be very nice. Again, a little bit more in clusters, something like that. A little bit more in clusters. Oh, also I have water lilies. But I don't want to use water lilies because they're kind of cute for this area. So I'm gonna use this some kind of algae kind of thing, especially on the edges of the water. I think it might look very nice. And then I want to add some bubbles, some like toxic bubbles, because we have the skulls and stuff. This area, I made it a little bit too close. Maybe I should have made it. It's fine. Just experimenting with the different biomes of the swamp. Okay, stones. Oh, these pebbles are very nice. You see, if I start spreading everything equally, it just doesn't look right. For example, this grass right here and right there, it looks like random PCG kinda. Doesn't really make sense. That's the beauty of hand-placed assets, like really, it feels different. That's why the Are We There Yet environment, it's so nice, like, cause it's handcrafted. Okay, so let's actually give it a test, cause oh, I forgot I have this little light. That's so nice. I'm actually very happy with how it looks. Like, I'm totally forgetting about Lumen. Oh, oops. I should have spawned a little bit closer. Yeah, that floating, that floating wood is not gonna be there. It's gonna be just drifting in the water. Yeah, this is cool. But I still want more enclosure. I want more stuff overhead. A lot of Spanish moss. I really love how Spanish moss looks. And for this light, I need to have some kind of lantern or something. I cannot have just a light right there. I made the vest a little bit hard edge, but it's just too high poly for it, to match. And also, I think this is, I'm not sure if that's hard edge or not. I think it is, but the texture also. Yeah, I need to figure out that. Try to match the assets. Alright, well, I think we got something going on. I wanna finish this map and see what the performance is gonna be. But so far, I'm getting very, very good performance. Oh, the boat is hitting something. This is so cool because I can just kind of like randomize the weather. Every time you play, it randomizes the weather. That's kind of cool. Can also randomize the type of enemies and the type of obstacles, but there's nothing like handcrafted stuff. I'm just thinking about replayability. It's kind of... It would be nice to have like a... Look at my raft. No. Oh no, what happened? That's so funny, just got stuck in there. That's the beauty about physics. What happened to my raft? Oh no, my raft. It got... No, oh, it still works. What? It's all broken, but it works. I need to make the destruction. When it reaches 0, I mean 14 hits, it reaches 0 health and it just blows up. That'll be very, very cool. It's gonna be so nice to have ramps in the other environment. But yeah, I think it's getting a little bit late. It was nice streaming. It's been a long time without streaming. I think more importantly than the environment art side of things, I mean, I can make it look good, no problem. What I need to focus on is the level design. I need to get the obstacles. I need to get like a very fun level, and then I can make it look fun. That's no. I can make it look nice. So I'm gonna be focusing on the obstacles first, and then I can get different biomes and like just make it look nice. I think I tested performance enough. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna run very good. And also it's looking nice without Lumen, which I'm very happy. Let's see. If I take the post-process volume off, oh yeah, it looks totally washed. With post-process on, dish, really feels alive. I mean much more saturated and punchy. Oof, the mushrooms, I totally forgot. I'm just gonna add a couple of them so I don't forget. These are so cool. They usually grow like something like this. Something like that. Can't wait to make these obstacles with like bones and wood and stuff. Gonna be pretty cool. I'm just gonna clean up this super quickly before I forget. Erase. something like this. No, I'm a freelancer. I used to work in a how do you call it? Publicity agency, but now I'm just freelancing. I don't like working much, to be honest. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be good for now. And these 3 planes, that's kind of fun. I see background. Definitely, they don't work that good from this distance. Oh, my bookmarks got messed up. Just gonna put them somewhere here. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Sweet. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Was nice doing a little stream. It's been a long time. All right, take care, everybody. Good night. See you on the next one.